Hi, my name is Crawford Banks. I'm the director and producer of the film Destination Unknown. I was asked what inspired me to make this script. Well, I was a freshman in college on the hunt for wanting to create my first feature. I was at the University of Redlands and I had met Steve Parvin, our writer, around town. He's just a local who lived in the area, and we just got to chatting about film and music, and we ended up meeting up at a coffee shop one day so he could explain to me the story he's been working on over the past several years. And it was this noir type mystery deal, and I was like, that sounds a lot of fun, let's give it a shot, you know? And it was good for me to have a partner that was older and with a little more experience to help me out in the process of making this movie. It was a fun idea that he created that was going to entail a lot of different genres of film, including drama, comedy, mystery, thriller, the list goes on, as a way to help me, I think, you know, in future film endeavors, to know how to shoot all these different types of genres. It was just a fun story that reminded me of old pictures, mixed with like modern independent films such as Jason Momoa's Road Diploma or Steven Soderbergh's The Limey. And I was just really excited about it. FFTG asked me about challenges, obstacles, things I had to face to get this thing done. I mean, I could go down the list of everything, and I will, but not everything, because I couldn't explain to you every single thing that happened in one sitting. But you know, it was hard enough to convince professional actors from Los Angeles to come work for a 20-year-old film student for free. But when they saw the script and the passion that Steve and I had, I think we were able to rope them in, and we did, and it was fun, and they were all incredible people to work with and very talented. I had to find a producer for the project, and thankfully I ended up finding one a month before production, Brooke Adair Walters, who helped so much, created a website, helped us with craft services, created contracts, helped with scheduling and location scouting and fundraising. I mean, without Brooke Adair Walters, there's no Destination Unknown. So I am super grateful we found her to take care of the more professional business type things that go on behind the scenes that a creative like Steve or I knew very little about. We shot the film very much in a guerrilla style fashion. I mean, some days we get a location right before the day it was planned to go shoot, and then, you know, we didn't get to rehearse, so we would just go out there and work the scene. Me and my cinematographer, Zion Hernandez, were both carrying cameras, and we'd get it done, and we'd have to improvise a lot, whether it was dialogue or action with shots. My assistant Sid and I would go and leave letters on people's doorsteps to ask them if we could use their house. One time we got the SWAT team called on us because they thought we were robbing the record store. There were time constraints, lack of funds, professional equipment. I was hanging outside of car windows to get a shot, almost fell off a cliff in Big Bear, trying to get every person that walked into a bar one night to sign a waiver giving us permission to have them in the film because we were shooting a party scene. We had a falling out of an actress midway through production, and we had to replace her on short notice, and thankfully Adele came in and took that character of Camilla to even new heights and new levels, and we're so grateful for her. Whether the weather was hot or cold, I mean, it was a whirlwind of a production, and editing, I had to change the story. Like, in editing, it was just a wild time, but I'm super grateful for it, and I learned a lot. What's my wish for this project? What do I want it to achieve? What are my goals? I just want it to get the recognition it deserves, honestly. From all the passion and hard work that were put into it by me, my crew, and my cast, I mean, this is another stepping stone for us in achieving our dreams as storytellers, and we just want people to see it, to know that films can be made if you have a story and if you have the drive. You can do it, you know. I finished this film at 21 and started at 19, and it's possible to make a feature. And I love filmmaking. This film taught me more of how much I love filmmaking, and I'm excited to keep making them, and I'm excited for people to enjoy and see Destination Unknown.